Imagine walking into a room and feeling an immediate sense of peace, as if everything has fallen perfectly into place. The lines, the colors, the figures, all seem to dance in perfect harmony. This is the magic of Raphael, one of the great masters of the High Renaissance. Known for his ability to capture grace, balance, and ideal beauty, Raphael's works are like visual symphonies where every element complements the others flawlessly. His paintings offer a serene window into a world of order and perfection. But what gave Raphael this extraordinary ability to convey such tranquility? Let's explore the life and art of the painter who brought harmony to the chaos of the canvas. Born on April 6, 1483, in the small town of Urbino, Italy, Raffaello Sanzio grew up surrounded by culture and art. His father, Giovanni Santi, was a painter at the court of Urbino, where Raphael was introduced to the world of art at an early age. Orphaned by the age of 11, Raphael took over his father's workshop and quickly made a name for himself as a prodigy. He trained under the Umbrian master Pietro Perugino, whose influence can be seen in Raphael's early works, particularly in the use of clear, balanced compositions. By the time he was in his 20s, Raphael had already established a reputation that would lead him to the cultural capital of the Renaissance, Rome. In Raphael's world, beauty was not a mere aesthetic choice. It was a pursuit of the ideal. His paintings strive for perfection, capturing a vision of humanity that is elevated and harmonious. Unlike Michelangelo's muscular intensity or Leonardo's enigmatic explorations, Raphael's art is defined by balance, clarity, and grace. His figures are serene, their expressions gentle and composed. The grace in his works reflects his deep understanding of proportion, symmetry, and composition. He created a style that was accessible and inviting, one that celebrated the dignity of the human form. His ability to render beauty with such effortless ease made his art a cornerstone of the High Renaissance. One of Raphael's most celebrated works is the School of Athens, painted between 1509 and 1511 in the Apostolic Palace in Vatican City. This fresco is a tribute to classical philosophy, depicting some of the greatest thinkers of antiquity, such as Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates. But it's more than just a group portrait of philosophers. It's a masterclass in composition and perspective. The scene is perfectly balanced, with the figures arranged in a harmonious, architectural space that draws the eye toward the central figures of Plato and Aristotle. The use of linear perspective creates depth and order, while the poses and gestures of each figure convey intellect and dialogue. Raphael's The School of Athens is a celebration of human reason and a visual embodiment of the Renaissance ideal of balance. Raphael is perhaps best known for his series of Madonnas, paintings of the Virgin Mary and the Christ Child. These works, such as the Sistine Madonna and the Madonna of the Meadow, showcase his ability to blend human tenderness with divine grace. His Madonnas are serene and maternal, radiating a warmth that is both earthly and heavenly. The figures are often set against idyllic landscapes, creating a sense of calm and beauty. Raphael's use of soft colors, delicate lines, and gentle expressions gives these works a timeless quality. His Madonnas became the gold standard for depicting the Virgin Mary, influencing artists for generations to come. What makes Raphael's work so compelling is his mastery of composition. He had an innate ability to arrange figures and space in a way that feels effortlessly balanced. His compositions guide the viewer's eyes smoothly across the canvas, creating a sense of completeness and order. Raphael often used geometric shapes, triangles, circles, and squares to organize his scenes. This attention to structure ensured that every element in his paintings served a purpose. Nothing feels out of place or arbitrary. In a world that can often feel chaotic, Raphael's art offers a reassuring sense of order and beauty. When Raphael moved to Rome in 1508, he found himself in the heart of the Renaissance. He worked under the patronage of Pope Julius II and later Pope Leo X, creating works that would adorn the Vatican and solidify his reputation as one of the greatest painters of his time. In Rome, Raphael was influenced by the grandeur of classical architecture and the works of his contemporaries, especially Michelangelo. The competition and collaboration between these artists pushed Raphael to new heights. His time in Rome allowed him to refine his style, blending his characteristic grace with a newfound grandeur and complexity. Tragically, Raphael's life was cut short. He died on April 6, 1520, at the age of 37, the same day as his birthday. Despite his short life, Raphael left behind a body of work that defined the High Renaissance. His influence extended beyond his own time, shaping the development of Western art for centuries. His students and followers, known as the School of Raphael, carried his style forward, spreading his ideals of grace and harmony. Artists like Caravaggio, Ingres, and even the neoclassicists looked back to Raphael for inspiration. His ability to capture beauty and balance remains a touchstone for artists and art lovers alike. Raphael's art invites us to pause and appreciate the beauty of balance and grace. His works are a reminder that art can elevate the human spirit, offering a vision of harmony in an often chaotic world. In his paintings, we find a celebration of the human form, the intellect, and the divine. His legacy endures not because he sought to shock or challenge, but because he sought to perfect and refine. In a world where extremes often grab attention, Raphael's serene beauty offers a timeless refuge. In the grand narrative of the High Renaissance, Raphael stands as the painter of grace and balance. His works remind us that beauty is not just in the eye of the beholder, but in the careful arrangement of form, color, and composition. His art is a journey into a world where everything fits together perfectly, where human and divine meet in harmony. As we look at the School of Athens, his Madonnas, and his serene portraits, we are invited to find that same balance within ourselves. Raphael's legacy is more than a collection of beautiful paintings. It's a timeless lesson in the power of harmony.